Alrighty. Well, let's do another Elite Patrol. This time with Soheth and her team.
Good, you made it. Wasn't looking forward. Okay,
Alright, so, yeah, I'm using this set on her, so that'll be different. Bridge officers have a fun assortment of tricks up their sleeves, too, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, I did triple. Okay, that gave me the red. Let me double check, see if my bridge officers have the other two. No. Okay, that's a blue one. Okay, that should actually give me the full buff. Hmm.
right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable.
Okay, well, there's.
Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors.
Well, this has been pretty easy.
I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Cardin's people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting any sort of an action challenge for any of these characters. I just felt like, playing around.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works. The whole, call the lightning. I know I've seen myself accidentally do it without realizing it, but I don't know how to do it.
There are lights over there. It's like a camp or something. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg. What do you want? Get away from us!
You will be assimilated. You will adapt to serve the collective.
What the hell are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
I was afraid something like this would happen. Take out those drones.
Hmm. Yeah, my bridge officer team is. killing these guys pretty easily. Almost. In the various elite patrol runs I've done using bridge officer teams, I've had a few of them where I actually had bridge officers get KO'd. Mostly that final thing at the transporter.
I'm gonna need to do a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the board. Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work.
Does my bridge officer do a good job of choosing where to place the shield reinforcement? Nope. They don't do a good job of choosing where to place shield generators. But honestly, with this particular setup, those are the worst gripes I actually have.
Looks like the argument. Alright, this area is clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though. Apparently, resource node 01 is a garbage dump. Smells wonderful. There must be something of tactical value here. Let's make sure they don't find it.
I gotta say, it always kind of bothers me a little bit when I see one of the holographic decoys out the corner of my eye. It's like, oh, it's one of my bridge officers getting killed. Oh wait, no, it's just the holographic decoy.
Great, this place smells and it's swarming with drones. Take them down. See if we can figure out what they were looking for here.
One thing I have to give my bridge officers credit for is that due to the fact that they drop the devices more or less immediately on entering combat, they do quite often put them someplace where it's not necessarily ideal, but it's at least accessible. Alright, so let's see here. Power amplifiers that look like giant.
Power amplifiers.
Let's see here. What's a good copper tube? What's this over here again? I can't really tell what this one is.
Copper tubing.
Yeah, that looked like chunks of plastic. Let's see here. What are we going to go for the lithium batteries one? Oh yeah, really big.
And lithium batteries.
Kind of like plumbing parts.
I think I know what they
Well, not the sort of plumbing parts you would use for a sink in your house. The sort of things you would use for machinery plumbing.
No sign of the Borg. Run a scan, make sure Picard's team is all accounted for.
Okay, it does show me having the full ID thing. Cool. Alright.
Picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar and... Hold on. More Starfleet combat is inbound, but they're on board drones.
Remodulation for electrical. Shocking.
Fair to say the board.
You have to wonder why the audio seems to echo like that. I mean, simply just taking the thing directly from the movie would echo less, I would think, right?
Okay, the perimeter's clear. I'm thinking the transmission tower's our next
Oh,
stop.
she teleports. Whoops, wrong button. I'm probably not going to need the Borg revival clicky power later, but oops. Wonder what would happen if you wiped the
Earth
map
reach. Yeah.
before?
Let's cross that. Get me to the first array, and I'll start disabling their transporter. This won't take long. They're using a simple modulating cipher. All right, this one's done. Let's go.
For this, I'm just going to tag it and go. Let's. Seven really doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to drugs. They can damage her apparently, but they pay so little attention to her.
They're onto us. Security protocols
As long
for
as
fight
the
and
player
not
is
interfere.
cleared by, that it doesn't matter much. No.
Two down. That last one's gonna be a real bitch.
Oh well, time to touch the goal.
Analyze their tactics. We have adapted. They are bored.
Yeah, I set up this character to have the psychic counter attack, and I think that works out pretty nicely.
Security. As fast as we can.
Yeah, it's great. You get axe bird.
Got it. Transporter's out of commission.
Yeah, this one I'm kind of relying on my bridge officers to keep me from dying while I out of the more tactical drone. Um, Finally. Yeesh.
think we're through the worst of it.
Okay, well,
Kidnapping
that's
Borg
that.
activity later, huh?
Yeah,
Insane.
not one of my quickest ones, and did have one bridge officer get KO'd at the end, but hey, yeah, it was. All right, see you next time.